The truth is, you are in a situation that needs to be resolved. If the relationship is not making you happy, it's time to rethink your steps. Distancing yourself might be necessary, but it doesn't have to be filled with drama. You can do this gracefully, leaving a mark that makes him realize what he lost. The first thing to understand is that silence is powerful. When you distance yourself, don't feel the need to explain every detail. Sometimes absence speaks louder than 1,000 words. This isn't about being cruel, but about respecting your own need for space. Your feelings are valid, and you don't need to justify your choices. When you decide to distance yourself, it's essential to maintain dignity. This means avoiding explosive arguments or emotionally charged messages. Stay calm and clear. If you need to communicate, do so with a neutral tone. Say what needs to be said, but don't get lost in arguments. This is about you, not him. As you create distance, observe how he reacts. The void you leave might be more impactful than you imagine. He may start to notice your absence, reflecting on what you truly meant to him. This is when grace turns into revelation. You are no longer a guaranteed presence. You are someone he could lose. However, remember that this strategy isn't a game to manipulate feelings. The goal here is your self-care. You deserve to be in a space where you feel valued and respected. If he can't give you that, distancing yourself is an opportunity to discover your own worth. When you distance yourself, it doesn't mean you're closing the door forever. Grace in distancing is also about leaving a light on. This can give him room to reflect on his actions and, who knows, seek changes. But do not place your hopes on changes that may never happen. The decision to distance yourself should be for your well-being. If you have come this far, this is a sign that you are ready to move forward and seek what you truly deserve. You have the power to be the protagonist of your own story. By distancing yourself gracefully, you not only take care of yourself, but also send a clear message. You do not accept less than what you deserve. You deserve to live a full life where your needs are heard and respected. Your peace is a priority, and this is the moment to value that. Distancing can bring a mixture of emotions, and it is normal to feel uncertain in this process. There may be a fear of being misunderstood, or even a fear that he will not care about your absence. However, it is essential that you prioritize your emotional well-being. What's at stake is your mental health and your ability to feel happy, not just in the relationship, but in your life as a whole. By distancing yourself, you are not excluding yourself from his life, but rather allowing yourself time to reflect. It is a moment of self-discovery, where you can conduct a deep analysis of what you truly want in a relationship. Ask yourself, does this relationship make me happy? Do I feel valued? You have the right to seek honest answers without haste. This space that you create can be a turning point. It can help you understand if what you feel is love or just the hope that things will get better. Often we cling to relationships that do not bring satisfaction, only out of fear of the unknown. By taking a step back, you open yourself up to new possibilities and a future that can be much more rewarding. During this period of distance, avoid the temptation to check his social media or ask mutual friends about what he is doing. This can only prolong your pain and prevent you from focusing on yourself. Remember, the focus should be on you. This is a time for healing and personal growth, not an opportunity to get lost in uncertainties. Silence, as mentioned, is a powerful tool. It can provoke deep reflection in the one who stayed behind. Absence is an invitation for him to recognize what he lost and evaluate what needs to change for you to consider coming back. However, this change should not be your main goal. What matters is the transformation that happens within you. If, after some time, he tries to re-establish contact, evaluate if you really want that. Be attentive to how things were before the distancing. Promises of change may sound sweet, but it is vital that you don't get carried away just by words. What counts are concrete actions that show that he has really learned something from your absence. Maintain your firm stance. Do not feel guilty for having made the decision to step back. Everyone has their limit, and it is essential to recognize when a relationship is no longer healthy. Self-love should always be your priority. Understanding this can be liberating and can transform your way of relating to others in the future. Meanwhile, use this time to invest in yourself. Focus on your passions, hobbies, and activities that make you feel alive and fulfilled. Being alone is not synonymous with loneliness, but rather an opportunity to rediscover your essence and personal victories. Strengthening your identity outside of the relationship is a way to empower yourself. Also, consider talking with friends or seeking professional support if necessary. Talking about your experiences can help you vent and process your feelings. In times of emotional crisis, solidarity and support from those who care about you are essential. Do not hesitate to seek this support network. Furthermore, do not forget that distancing yourself can also be a step toward reconciliation if you decide that you want to resume the relationship. It is crucial that if this is the path you choose, the conversations are open and honest. Clearly express your needs and expectations. Dialogue is an essential tool to prevent the same problems from recurring. Understand that changing the dynamics of a relationship takes time, and this must be respected. If both parties are willing, the separation can be the beginning of a new, healthier, and more balanced phase. However, if you notice that changes are not happening or that he is not willing to make an effort, it is your responsibility to stay firm in your decision to prioritize your well-being. The important thing is that you never lose sight of what you have learned about yourself in this process. Every step you take towards self-care is an act of self-love. Elegance in distancing is not just about how you behave, but also about how you see yourself. You are strong and capable of making decisions that reflect your worth and your needs. At the end of this process, you will not be the same. You will have grown and learned the importance of putting yourself first. This new awareness can open doors to healthier relationships where you feel respected and valued. You have the power to shape your life and your relationships in the way you desire. If you have come this far, it is a clear sign that you are ready to move forward on your journey. The road ahead may be challenging, but it is also full of opportunities. You deserve to live a life where your peace and happiness are priorities. The decision to distance yourself is a demonstration of strength and a commitment to your well-being. Do not forget this. The choice to step away is not a sign of weakness, but rather of self-care. It is an act that shows you are prioritizing your emotional and mental health. It is crucial that you understand that allowing yourself this space is an essential step in the process of self-discovery. Often, relationships consume our energy and self-esteem, making us feel smaller than we really are. In this moment of distance, it is important to reflect on your own needs. Ask yourself, what do I truly desire in a relationship? What makes me feel loved and respected? These questions are crucial so that you can understand what is important to you and what should be avoided in the future. Clarity about your expectations will guide you in your decisions. As you distance yourself, take the opportunity to reconnect with your passions. What do you love to do? What activities make you feel alive? Dedicating time to yourself is a powerful way to reinforce your identity outside of the relationship. This not only helps alleviate the pain of separation, but also promotes personal growth. By rediscovering your own passions, you become stronger and more confident. Additionally, the practice of self-care is essential. Set aside time to take care of yourself, whether through exercise, meditation, or hobbies. Take care of your body and mind. This is not selfish. It is a necessity. When you are well with yourself, you become more capable of making healthy and balanced decisions regarding any relationship. During this period, avoid contacting him impulsively. The desire to know how he is or what he is doing can be tempting, but remember that this can hinder your healing process. Focus on yourself. Silence, again, is a powerful tool that allows you to reflect on your emotions without external interference. This space is yours. If after some time he tries to resume contact, be attentive to his motivation. Assess whether the changes he promises are genuine and whether he is truly willing to work on the relationship. Don't be swayed just by words. What counts are actions. Ask yourself if you feel comfortable reopening this channel and if he truly deserves a second chance. Clear communication is vital. If you decide to re-establish contact, set boundaries and expectations. Make it clear what you need and what you will not accept. This is an opportunity to redefine the dynamics of the relationship. However, be prepared for the possibility that he might not be willing to change. If this happens, do not hesitate to reaffirm your decision to stay away. The responsibility to take care of yourself is always yours. The separation might also bring up issues that you had not considered before. It can be a moment of revelations about what truly matters to you in a relationship. Sometimes, the pain of separation is the necessary catalyst for you to understand your true priorities. This process may be challenging, but it is an opportunity for growth. You may realize that some of your expectations about the relationship were not aligned with reality. This is not a failure, but rather a chance to learn and grow. What you believe to be love may not be what you truly need. This awareness can be liberating and transformative, allowing you to seek healthier experiences in the future. Besides, consider the possibility of seeking external support. Talking with close friends or a professional can offer a new perspective and help you process your emotions. Sometimes, the simple act of sharing what you are going through can alleviate the weight you feel. Emotional support is essential in times of transition and can be the key to your recovery. Remember that you don't have to go through this alone. There are people who care about you and are willing to help. Do not hesitate to seek out this support network. Be open to what they have to say. Sometimes, an outside perspective can bring clarity during times of emotional confusion. While focusing on yourself, it is also important to maintain a positive mindset. Separation is a phase, not the end. This could be a new beginning, an opportunity to live your life more authentically. You have the ability to shape your future and create relationships that reflect your true self. What matters now is the step you take next. The choice to separate was an act of courage. Do not let doubt or fear of the unknown stop you from moving forward. You are capable of overcoming this phase and emerging even stronger. Each day is a new chance to rediscover and value yourself. As you move forward, be attentive to the signs that you are healing. The ability to laugh, to find joy in small things, and to feel at peace with your decisions are indicators of progress. Value each small achievement along this path. Finally, remember, you are worthy of love and respect. Your journey is unique and deserves to be lived fully. By stepping away gracefully, you are not only protecting yourself, but also preparing for a future where your needs are met and your emotions are respected. You are the protagonist of your story. Stay firm in this truth. The separation you are seeking can be a catalyst for the transformation you desire in your life. Each moment you dedicate to yourself is an investment in your well-being. It is essential to understand that this pause does not mean giving up, but rather an opportunity to reevaluate and re-establish your priorities. During this time, reflect on what really matters to you. What are your aspirations and desires? Ask yourself if this relationship positively contributes to your journey. Often, we get lost in the expectations we have of others, forgetting to look at our own needs. Use this space to write about your emotions, your expectations, and what you would like to find in a healthy relationship. It is also important to allow yourself to feel. Do not blame yourself for moments of sadness or insecurity. They are part of the healing process. Instead of repressing these feelings, acknowledge them as signs that you are connecting with yourself. This is a moment of self-discovery, where you can explore your emotions without external pressures. The practice of gratitude can be a powerful tool during this period. Take some time to be thankful for the small things in your daily life. This can help shift your focus and bring a more positive perspective to your life. Gratitude contributes to a healthier mental state and can be a significant boost during this transitional phase. Also, consider the possibility of exploring new activities or hobbies. This can open doors to new connections and experiences that were not available within the previous dynamic. By engaging in something new, you allow yourself to discover other facets of yourself, as well as create new memories that are not tied to the past. Be open to new friendships and relationships. Networking and socializing can bring unexpected opportunities for your personal growth. Be willing to connect with people who share similar interests. This can not only enrich your life, but also help restore your confidence. Meanwhile, keep your expectations realistic. You may feel the temptation to reconnect with him, but remember, the decision should be based on your well-being and not a need for validation. Evaluate if he has truly changed, and if his presence in your life will bring benefits. The building of a new dynamic, if you decide to resume contact, should be founded on mutual respect and growth. It is essential that both parties are willing to put in the effort to make things work in a healthy way. If you notice that he is not doing the same, reaffirm your decision to prioritize yourself. This space you have created is not an end, but a new phase. What is at stake now is your ability to put yourself first and seek the happiness you deserve. Every step you take towards self-care is a victory. Focus on your journey and remember that the path ahead may contain challenges, but also opportunities. You are preparing for a future where your needs are a priority. The choice to distance yourself is a sign that you are loving and taking care of yourself. This is the true essence of self-care. Before you go, do two things now. Take a deep breath and keep what touched your heart today. And if it makes sense, share this story with someone who also needs to hear it.